learn things the extremely hard and painful way. You know, you folks are new at this. You know, learn from other people's experience. I mean, you don't want history to repeat itself. Before I start, I will say one thing, that the Surface Owner's Guide to Drilling that Dave McMahon has been the best thing that an awful lot of people have bought and read. I have one of them. I know a lot of people who have them. I would highly recommend you get one. I don't get commission off that, but you know, it is definitely worthwhile. Another thing before I get into it, I want to give an example that has nothing to do with oil and gas. But many years ago, I knew some people who lived out in the Midwest whose great uncle had bought some lots in Florida. And it was sometime all after World War I. And they paid taxes on the lots for years and years. And great uncle died and willed them to somebody else in the family. And over some time, years later, somebody went down to Florida and found out that actually they did exist. They weren't, you know, bogus. They really owned some property down there. It was way out in the middle of nowhere. And, you know, they paid the taxes. They weren't much, and they kept this for time and time and time. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, somebody wrote them and wanted to buy it. Said they wanted to put in a car wash or something. Well, whoever's been down there, I mean, you know, it's an interesting place to have a car wash. It was nothing but Florida scrub for those who've been down there and seen it. It was out in the middle of nowhere. They never answered. About 6 months later, they got a letter from somebody who wanted to put in a fruit orchard. Then they got another letter from somebody else who wanted to do something else. I'm like, what's going on? Well, eventually one of the family members went down there. This was down near Orlando. They looked around and made an inquiry. Nobody knew if anything was going on at all. Then they started getting threatening things. If you don't do thus and so and whatever, and this will be your only and last chance. At that point, they had a family conference because there was, this time it was somewhat of a, you know, airship situation, and they all agreed no one would do anything. To bring it to a quick end, they were the only people who dealt directly with Disney because their lots were in the middle of the Epcot Center. They did quite well. All the rest of the people sold their swampland at swampland prices. Okay. Now that's, you know, this is the deal on dealing on leases. I will use primarily family examples that I'm familiar with, and these things will address various issues